Good morning. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewerline Check Professionals. I'm here at 2538 Green Valley Road in West Hollywood, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line for Ed Simpson. And the main sewer line is a portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which are underneath or interior to the structure. Today's video examination is not focused on the building drain line system, so further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system. A licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up to our office. Alright, so I've accessed today's main sewer line from a 4-inch main sewer line cleanout located about 4 feet to the right of the front door in this kind of planter area. It's pretty obvious, a big 4-inch ABS plastic clean out here, and we've pushed about 52 feet from this point to the connection point of public sewer. So the line pretty much exits the house right at this point, right under the stairs leading up to the front door, and is in a pretty much a direct path. Now, the line is a combination of two different materials, and I'll cover those as we kind of go through our inspection. The first thing I'll explain is that the pipe material we're in right now is known as a vitrified clay. So the vitrified clay is a material that it has a long service life expectancy, but it is more susceptible to damage during earthquakes and seismic activity, and it has a tendency to let in roots at the joint areas. Now, essentially, the section of clay pipe on the line for this property starts basically at the curb face and extends all the way out into the street to the connection point at public sewer. And we're only looking at a section of about 15 feet of clay pipe. And there are actually 3 spots of that section of clay that are cracked or broken. The first of which is right here at the connection point to public sewer. I'm not sure how easily you can make this out in the video here, but basically a diagonal line running from the top right corner of the screen down toward the side. There is that crack. You can see it kind of more clearly towards the bottom, where you can actually see the pipe is shifted. But that right there is a crack. You shouldn't see that kind of joint area at the connection point. That is due to the fact that this pipe is broken at this point. The pipe at this depth is just about 7 feet. It's kind of bouncing around between 6 feet 10 inches and 7.2, 7.3. So it's right around that kind of depth. And this is a section that's going to have to get repaired. Now, coming back, pulling away from public sewer, we have another crack in the pipe. It's coming up here. It's at this joint area. There. Okay, here's a second one. Second one is here at 47 feet. Not so significant, but the line is broken here, and that is an issue. You can see it also a little bit more clearly right there. You can see the crack actually forming along the side of the joint. And that crack right there is located at a depth of about 6 feet 8 inches, and not that much farther down. And we've got one more coming up. Is it here? It's not at this joint area. Let's see. It's at one of the other joints. That's not it. There we go. And here's the third one. It's located right there at 35 feet. So it's the other crack. So all of those are significant enough that some repair is going to need to be done. In this case, it's best to consult a sewer contractor that can do the work. It's possible that a lining system might help to remedy those situations, but that's something that really kind of the specialists on those systems would have to inspect. If the lining system wouldn't work, then a full basically replacement of those sections are going to have to be done. Alright, so right here at 29 feet we have the change of material. So we're going from the 6-inch diameter vitrified clay pipe into a 3-inch diameter cast iron pipe. Now, cast iron is essentially a material that has a service life of about 70 to 80 years. After that service life, the pipe becomes unviable as a material to use. And what occurs here is that the line starts to essentially go through a several-stage process of deterioration. The first thing that we'll start seeing is rust and scale buildup in the pipe, and you can see that along the top and the side edges of the pipe. The second thing that occurs is the bottom of the pipe starts to level out. So that's kind of the stage of deterioration where we're at right now. You can see the bottom of the pipe is flat. It shouldn't be that. You should have a circular pipe. After that, after the pipe's leveled out, you'll start to have essentially a channel formed. This section here is a little bit more degraded, and you can see that basically a slight channel within the middle of the pipe is starting to form. And after that, the pipe essentially completely rots away on the bottom and cracks through, and essentially at that point, replacement is necessary. So we're looking at about 30 feet of pipe. The pipe depth as it exits the building, it's a little tricky because you do have a kind of massive set of concrete steps on top of them, but clean out where it extends is only about 2 feet. Where it actually ends is just at the edge of the planter there. The cast iron edge ends at the edge of the planter, and at that point it's at a depth of just about 5 feet. Alright, and we're coming out of the clean out now. This is the ABS plastic clean out cap that I was referring to in the beginning of the video. I'm just going to go ahead and get a photograph of this for the report. I'll just kind of orient you. So we're here, the front door is right there. Streets over there, so we're in this kind of planter area. That's where the line enters out. So the brakes are all essentially under the street. Those are going to have to get repaired. So with that, I'm going to be wrapping up the video portion of the examination for today. Once again, this is Victor Jimenez with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.